Living a life reconciled to God is not just about understanding His love. It's about applying it in our daily lives. In 2 Corinthians 5:18 through 21, Paul reminds us of our new identity as ambassadors of Christ, called to carry the message of reconciliation to the world. This 3-step guide will help you take practical steps to embrace God's righteousness, heal broken relationships, and live out your purpose as a reflection of His grace. Acknowledge your need for reconciliation. Take time to reflect on areas of your life where you feel distant from God. Ask yourself, am I fully embracing God's love and forgiveness, or am I holding on to guilt or shame? Are there broken relationships in my life where reconciliation is needed? Spend time in prayer, confessing your need for God's grace and inviting Him to restore your relationship with Him. Meditate on scriptures like 2 Corinthians 5:18 through 21, which reminds us that God's purpose is to reconcile us to Himself through Christ. Embrace your identity in Christ. Jesus' life, death, and resurrection mean that you are no longer defined by sin, but by His righteousness. Each day, remind yourself of these truths. You are forgiven and loved by God. You are made righteous through Christ, not by your own works. Write down affirmations based on scriptures like, I am the righteousness of God in Christ, and repeat them throughout the day. Let this identity shape your decisions, attitudes, and interactions with others. Practice reconciliation in your relationships. God's gift of reconciliation doesn't stop with you. It extends through you to others. Take intentional steps to mend broken relationships. Apologize when needed, forgive when wronged, and seek peace as far as it depends on you, like it says in Romans 12:18. Share the good news of reconciliation with others. Look for opportunities to explain God's grace and love in your conversations, actions, and kindness towards others. As you daily embrace your identity in Christ, extend His grace to others, and walk in His righteousness, you became a living example of His transformative power. Remember, God has entrusted you with the ministry of reconciliation. Don't hesitate to reach out by leaving a comment or connecting with us on WhatsApp. And for more resources, check out the Beyond the Sermon link below. Step into His transformative power boldly, knowing He is working through you to bring His love to the world.